everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Whitney, and today we are back at it again with another Moving Up Monday. If you're interested in what it is that I have to say for the rest of this week, then keep on watching. So I've actually gone through like a lot of old diaries, right? And so I've gone through some ish, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been through some stuff, and I'm only 23 years old, and I mean, I know there's people who've gone through a lot more than what I've gone through and are probably like 16, and it's crazy how much you can experience in a short lifetime. And so on this Moving Up Monday, I wanted to bring to attention a lot of things. So during this time, I have, okay, let me just show you guys, right? So I have these, I don't even know what you call them, I guess diary entries, where I was kind of going through the list, and I was finding what it appears obviously is that I was finding different quotes to kind of make myself feel better during the day, right? And I was also thinking an insecurity of mine, and come to think of it, I'm actually not that insecure about like these things anymore, and I'm like, wow, this actually helped. So every day, I was in the month of November, starting from November 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. Oh, and I skipped a week and then went to 23, 25. I guess maybe I'll find something else, but maybe there's more entries, but at the moment I only have like six entries. And in this time, I was writing down my insecurities and finding that, you know, this actually helps. So I wanted to share this with you guys, that maybe every day take a time for like a month to just write down any insecurity that you may have, any insecurity that you may come along to, because it's just like, who really has 30 or 31 insecurities? I don't know. I didn't even know that I had, you know, yeah, I'm pretty sure I had like 6 or 7 insecurities, but you know, you never really realize how many insecurities that you have. And potentially the purpose of this method and the purpose of this exercise is to kind of think these insecurities. Why? Because they make up who you are as a human being. You don't always have to change them. And even if you have the money to change them, the purpose of changing your body or altering your body for aesthetic values, I think that you should do it after you get over your insecurity. And so maybe this can be a hurdle to get over to get to your end goal. Maybe this can help you out with your everyday. Maybe you really do have a huge insecurity about yourself and you just want to overcome it. And so this is possibly a way that you can overcome it. So let's write down the rules for this, right? What I'm understanding. 1, you find a quote. It doesn't have to necessarily be relative to the insecurity that you're going to talk about, because like, if I have a vague memory of doing this, and I remember just like thinking of something random. Like, I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna write about my legs one day, and that's not even an insecurity, but you know what I'm getting at. And you know, you don't have to make it relative to the insecurity. However, you can if you want to. And so you don't have to stick to the 100% like rules that I'm giving you. Obviously make it your own, what you think will help you out in the long run. But I want you to try this method first. So after you try this method, leave it down in the comments below. If you guys want to use my comments for your diary every single day, you're saying and you're finding a quote and posting an insecurity of yours into the comments below, I will read it and we can talk together, and I can do this with you guys again. I honestly don't mind, because it's actually very helpful. And so I said the first rule, and second rule, you're going to think your insecurity, and that's pretty much it. Find a quote, think of it, of an insecurity that you have, and think it. That's kind of like, it could kind of be detrimental if you're like thinking about all the insecurities that you have, but we're not trying to go down that route. We're not trying to do that. We're just trying to say, thank you, God, for this, right? So let's go through the diary entries that I have about my insecurities. So on November 9th, 2018, I said, for a quote, failure is a message. And this is my insecurity. Thank you, blackheads, for bringing the message to me every day for a while. Every day. For a while, I did not understand what you were telling me, but thank you for reminding me that I am a speckle of flaws, but when put together, I am magnifyingly beautiful. That is some strong stuff. Listen to this. Like, I just want you guys to know that this is not fake. Like, I legit said that. I'm like, dang, Whitney, like, my God, you are an oracle out here. Let me stop. But okay, going on to the next day. November 10th. It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. In the flaw, thank you to my big feet for keeping me balanced. I have a hard time accepting you, but I aim to understand and love your purpose. So I do have big feet. And I don't even think it's that big because I'm a size 8 in shoes, but because they're not curvy, they look huge. And I'm a skinny girl, so it's just like, wow, she's a clown. But I've come to accept these certain things about my body because it's just like, even if I could change it, it's just, why? Like, it's feet. Let's get over it. And that's kind of where I'm at this point, almost a year later, so that's great. Moving on, November 11th, 2018. Keep in mind, this is 2018. I'm just going to say November, whatever. So, make each day your masterpiece. And that was the quote. And the insecurity. Thank you, broad shoulders, for framing my image as a shield. I have grown stronger and more equipped in handling my everyday. Thank you for reflecting my strength. I like that. So, my body type is kind of like an upside down triangle, if you think about it. Like, it starts off broad and then it just kind of goes in, or it was. Now that I'm in the gym, it's kind of a little bit more curvy now. It's nice. But anyways, so that was my body. And even then, like, even now I kind of have an upside down triangle. It's still there. You still kind of see it. And I don't really mind because I think I'm kind of unique. I'm different. Okay, November 12th. Quote, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And this is what I said about my insecurity. Thank you to the heart on my sleeve for weaponizing yourself, building your confidence, and being able to recognize and be aware of your feelings. Not too many people can do that. And that is the truth. Some people ignore the hell out of their feelings. And also with me wearing my heart on my sleeve, I think that really helped me build a backbone. Like, completely ignore the fact that I'm a Cancer, right? Completely ignore that fact. But like that whole me learning how to basically handle others' criticism and my whole sensitivity, like, honestly, I've gotten to the point to where I'm just like, thank you for your comment. I may take that into consideration, but at the end of the day, this is what I'm going to think for myself, and this is how I feel. Like, I am very honest with myself nowadays about my whole feelings, how I'm going to perceive others, how I'm going to continue out through the day, and sort of my actions and my reactions to those actions, to others' actions. You know what I'm saying? So moving on, I didn't write an insecurity about this on November 13th, but my quote was, prejudice is the emotional commitment to ignorance. November 23rd, I really want to find the rest if I did more. Maybe I didn't, I don't know. But the quote is, don't chase a ring, chase your future. And the insecurity, thank you, fear, for bringing my mind into alert, for making me aware of my surroundings, and for building up my defenses. I thank you for helping me find my courage. That's honestly, I've come a long way, and I've definitely gained a lot more courage. And lastly, this is the last entry, November 25th. This is the quote, you were born to be real, not to be perfect. Thank you, procrastination, for giving me the strength to keep going and to ignore your pesky catcalls. I am more than what you make me out to be. That is something I definitely struggle with procrastination, because I don't want to get things, I want to get things done, but when it comes to schoolwork, I really don't want to do it. And so I've gotten to the point to where I just do it to get it out the way, so that way I can have more time to watch anime, I have more time to play games. When I say play games, I mean more so watch Netflix. That's what I mean by play games, because it's like I'm not playing games, I'm just like really indulged and invested in like the shows that I watch, and that to me is so entertaining. I love watching movies. Anyways, so, and then just learning more about myself, like playing the guitar more. It frees up more time when you just get it done. So that's what I have for you guys on this Moving Up Monday. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, I am trying to start this new segment on my channel called A Writer's Scope. My email is on the screen. That's where you're going to send whatever advice you need from me, right? So the point of A Writer's Scope is that you are going to send me whatever advice it is that you need, whether it be about relationships, whether it be about school, whether it be about anything in your life, whether monetary, dealing with, you know, siblings, whatever it may be. Send it my way, and I will hopefully give you my best advice. I don't want to say I'll hopefully give you my best advice, because I will give you my best advice, and hopefully I can contact everyone, whoever sends me the emails, and you know, we can just have fun together, learn together, and move on forward. Let's grow together. And so if you don't see it on the screen, what are you doing? It's down in the cards below, down in the description box. Down there, since you're already there, you might as well hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, not the bell. But you could also hit the bell so you never miss when I post a new video. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next week.